Well, hello, welcome to the Talking Baseball post-game show after one of the most, bizarre series in general, Dan Vaughan, but a bizarre game to finish it off. We're up in our new broadcast booth, 32-10, your final score. Sunday, fun day, 42 runs, very rare, you see that?
If you're Canberra, you scored 10 runs and get 14 hits, you still get beat 32-10. I mean, let that sink in.
Wow.
You scored 10 runs, 14 hits, you got beat 32-10. It was a wild game. Really, from about the fourth inning on, it was over with. But I want to really focus on the early tone setting. And Andy Kyle talked about this in the postgame presser. Daniel Schmidt came out and got a scoreless first inning.
Yep.
Actually, scored his first two innings.
Yep. That
was huge because the last couple of nights, or the whole series, every time Canberra was taking the lead early, so the first inning, he'd have played from behind the entire series, managed to win 3 of 4, and finally a pressure-free ball game. You had a big lead early. You look up, it's 11-0, and they rolled from right there. But again, that early Daniel Schmidt first inning, second inning was huge for this ball club to get the offense rolling.
Especially when you put a 6 spot in the first, you put an 11 spot in the 2, you go 17-0 up, takes all the pressure off the starting pitchers then, and that's what we sort of said. I mean, Schmidt is still, we sort of talked about that during the broadcast. At about 40 to 50 pitches is probably exactly where you want Schmidt. Goes a little longer, starts to see the guy goes through the lineup a few too many times. That's probably all that happened. Nick Veal came and did a nice job in relief though as well. Sort of, back to the pen for Nick Veal. A couple of home runs up against him, but again, very hard to judge when you're so far in front.
It was so far in front. A day where season high in hits. Runs scored, extra base hits. Everybody had an RBI in the lineup.
Yep.
A lot of youngsters got a chance to play. Some franchise highs, we believe, were achieved as well. Some ABL highs were achieved as well. So all kinds of numbers we got to sift through. The good news is Heat take the series.
Yep.
And we thought on Friday, that heartbreaking Friday night, that it'd be a tough doubleheader to win both. You won both ends of the doubleheader, and you win Sunday. You've won the series. You've also won the season series against Canberra. That's that extra little edge. You've got the tiebreaker right now, and that's huge going forward as we go on this stretch run with the 4 more series left. Getting that win and getting that series win against Canberra is huge. Something he had not done in 3 years.
As I said, we had Jesse Williams on the post-game show as well. I mean, 5 RBIs for Jesse. RBI for everyone in the starting lineup. Matty Dixon comes on as well. He gets 3 RBIs, I think, as well. So Matt Dixon does work. So just incredible stuff all around for the Heat today. And a series that as I said, driving to the ballpark today, no one thinking you're going to see 42 runs. The Heat are going to score 32 of them. But it's good news. I mean, again, it's one of those games. The first few innings, that was the ball game. You kind of play the rest of the thing out. But again, all the positives, and it's like we talked about the broadcast. There's 3 parts to this ball club right now. The team's not 15-8 if not for the Rays, Luke Hughes and Tim Kennelly, and the youngsters. You take any of those 3 away, this team's not where they're at. It's not the Rays carrying this team, or TK and Luke, or it's each of these 3 groups. These 3 groups are what it's carrying this team right now offensively, and of course Kyle Simon and Alex Bosier's on the top of the rotation. But those 3 pieces all this weekend shine through. The reason the Heat win is because of those 3 pieces. Well, it is New Year's Eve here in the West. We'll take a shot of the new Dukes as well. So that's our view of the Harley-Davidson ballpark here, as you can see. So not a bad little view that we've got here from our central broadcast position. But a Happy New Year to everyone. Of course, New Year's Eve, Dan, a very Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year to you, my friend.
From our sort of personal point of view, from our families.
And our families, appreciate all the support you give us, the love and support all the baseball family in the West, and of course, worldwide, and of course, this country. And baseball's best mates, all you guys are baseball's best mates. We're glad you're along with us for this ride with the Perth Heat.
Absolutely. We'll see you next year in 2018 as we head the road. The podcast during the week will head on the road to Adelaide and bring you all the game.
See you Thursday in Adelaide.
See you Thursday on the broadcast.